Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So today is going to be a really cute embellishment, sort of like a award ribbon or medallion, and I am going to be featuring this heart circle nesting die. I'm going to be using the smallest one. I had used the large and the medium in a bag topper video, and I'll have that linked in the description of this video so you can check that video out as well. But I hadn't used this baby one, and I thought I would give it a go and use it as creating use it to create a little medallion or award ribbon. So it's a really cute set. You get 3 sizes in the set, and they're adorable, and there are so many ways you can use this die set, you guys. My favorite is the bag topper, and I think it's really cute, but I've seen people use this to create shakers, bag toppers, just layering pieces, like use it as a doily. So super cute. This is the one I'm featuring today. Don't forget to use the code PATTY10 to get 10% off, and follow the hashtag ScrapDiva Designs so that you can see how everybody is using it. I also used these shaker plates right here. I just recorded another video where I did the same thing, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. It comes with 3 other plates, and you can create little shaker mixes. So this one is just some red hearts that I used. What I love about this is that you can use your scrap pieces of paper to create little shaker mixes, and it's just perfect. I'm also using the Valentine Words #1. I'm using XOXO from that set, and I'm using the pin flags die set. I love this one right here. It comes with all these pieces. These right here are smaller than these, but this is a really good set to have in your stash. Like, this is definitely one of those that you use year round. This one is really great for creating those perfect little flag embellishments. They're so perfect for that. But today we are going to be using it to create a embellishment. So let's get to it. Super easy. Let's get to it. Strike a pose. Okay, so this is what the embellishment looks like. This is the very first one I made, and of course I didn't wait for the glue to dry, so the sequin is stuck all around the edges, but it is super cute, you guys. And I like to use chipboard to layer mine, so it's not only is it cute, it feels good. Like, it feels nice and sturdy, like it's gonna withstand, you know, some wear and tear. So this is what we will be making today. I've cut out all my pieces, and we can get started. So this is what I have so far. I cut out all of these pieces for the little tail. So I cut out 4 pieces of printed cardstock. So for the front and back, of course, because you want to cover up that back also to give it a nice clean finished look, even though, you know, you're really going to be adhering this to your projects from behind, so it's not going to be visible, but still you want to give it a nice clean look. And then I also cut it out in chipboard. Okay, so all I'm going to do is add some glue to this, and make sure to get it all the way to those little pointy edges of your flag so that it adheres nicely, right? And then I'm just going to glue my pieces onto that, just like so. And I'm going to run my score tool over it just to give it a good press, right? Okay, I'm going to do the back side same way, add some glue, and then just spread it all the way around, making sure that it gets on those little points so that your paper doesn't end up rolling once it has dried. You want those little points to stay nice and attached to that chipboard. And so for the back side, you can use just scrap pieces of paper. This paper that I'm using is a scrap piece of paper. So I went ahead and just cut it out of the pattern paper for both sides. Once you've attached your paper to both sides, you are ready to move on to the main part of your medallion or award ribbon, whatever you want to call it. I've added the cardstock to the front and back of my chipboard. My little tails are ready to go. Now we are going to create this piece right here. I've got a solid piece of cardstock for the bottom, and I used the little doily one for that. And so what I'm going to do is add a piece of chipboard, because I love me some chipboard. It's kind of like creating your own chipboard pieces, you know. It just feels really nice and sturdy. It's really great to do stitching on when you add chipboard to smaller pieces. It just gives it a little more durability when your needle is going through. And although I'm not doing any stitching on these embellishments right here, I do want them to feel good. You know, I don't want them to be like all wonky and floppy all over the place. There's a little piece that didn't come out. There you go. Okay, so that's going to go right on there. And then I'm just going to add this piece. This is going to be my very top piece. I'm going to add some glue to this and add this to my acetate. I should have done that from the beginning to allow it some time to dry, but that's okay. If you are doing this, you should take the time to do that first, just because it gives your project some time to dry on the acetate. So I'm going to try to line this up as best I can without spreading, you know, that glue all over my acetate, because then your window gets dirty and it's not pretty. There you go. And then just add some pressure to that, just like so. I've got some chipboard pieces on here. You see, I'm gonna wipe that piece off. The chipboard tends to, what's the word? It like sheds a little bit of fibers, and, or at least this one that I'm using does. So I always have to wipe that off. Okay, and then I'm going to continue with these little hearts from the sugar plates because they're nice and flat. So I don't have to add too many. I don't have to add foam to this. And it's an easy way to make a shaker, right? I saw something, yeah, I don't like that one because it has like a little bit of white on it, like glitter, probably from this container here. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few hearts to that. And then I want to place my medallion. I think I'm going to trim them off though. I think I trimmed off a little piece. So I'm just going to eyeball it and trim off just a little piece of it. Oh, let me show you how much I trimmed off. That's a good amount right there. And then what I'm going to do for the next one to make sure they're the same length is layer them on top of each other and cut off the piece that I want to cut off. Throw that in there. Then I'm going to glue these onto here, which I should have done before adding this, but that's okay. Let me see. Just like so. We'll add some pressure to that. And then I'm going to add this one. I don't know if I want it to be on top of each other. I don't remember how I did these. I don't think I did them on top of each other, but I think I kind of did them together. Let me see. Let me take this off. I don't think I placed this correctly. Okay, let's try this again. Because you don't want it to be too bulky, and since they have chipboard on them, you need to be sure of placement, okay? Yeah, like this is how I want them to be, because I don't want them to be too spread apart. So I'm going to add some glue to this. Put it right next to this one, just like that. And then I'll add glue to this one. And put it right next to this, just like that. I'll add some pressure to that. And then we will add glue to the back of this. And we are done with the assembly. I've only made one other one, so I couldn't remember how I did it, you guys. But I thought it would be fun to share a little tutorial on this. Give you an idea on how to use this die or any dies that you might have in your stash. You know, if you have circle dies, you can create these as well. Try to line this up a little better. There you go. No. There you go. Okay, and then I'm just going to add some pressure to this. This side. These are so stinking cute, you guys. Look at how cute these are. Isn't that so cute? I love the way these look. And then for this, I would add some foam to it and just add this right in the center. Let me grab my phone. I don't even know if my phone was recording, but if it was not recording, then this is going to be a little recap because I don't know if it was recording. So I basically put this together, right? This little medallion, it's a piece of cardstock, a piece of chipboard. Then I added my sequin mix in the center. And then I added an acetate and another piece of cardstock. And I sandwiched my little flags under here. And I need to add some more glue to this because this is not adhering too well. Yeah, so I don't know if I was recording. I'll find out when I'm done with this. On the weekend, I try to record all my videos for the week, you guys. And that's where I'm going wrong. Because, like, I have them all prepped, right? I cut out all my pieces and I have everything nice and prepped to do, but then I'm in a hurry because I want to go watch a movie or I want to go, you know, do stuff with the family. And so, but then I absolutely love the fact, so there's pros and cons to doing that. I love the fact that then the rest of the week, you know, I've got a video up for the whole week and I'm done. It's awesome. So it's a great way to get all those design team projects done, and it just seems to work for me. But sometimes when I'm in a hurry, you know, things go wrong. That's okay. It's real life, right? I'm sure it happens to you too. So as I mentioned, I don't know if this was recording, but basically I trimmed off a very little piece of the little pin flags, added them, sandwiched them to the center of my medallion. And now we're just gonna add this cute little word sentiment on top of it. I'm just gonna add one foam square to this. And of course you can add different layers and really layer it up and make it gorgeous. And you can, you know, add it to the side. Actually, I'm going to do this one to the side so we can see the shaker mix, because this one I added right to the center. So this one I'm going to add to the side. And then you can add little charms, you know, use these little holes to add a little jump ring and add a little charm to it. You can add more layers onto these little flags right here. I've seen Adriana Alvarez create some of these, and she adds sequins to her little tails. I think that's so cute. She always uses really cute little pom-poms also. So sky's the limit. You can add stickers, sequin, more layers, just really simple and cute way to create an embellishment for scrapbook layouts, mini albums, and for your Happy Mail projects. So thank you so much for stopping by today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.